Welcome everyone. In this video we are going to learn about radiation. Okay, this is the third mode of transfer of heat. Okay, now let us understand a very simple day-to-day example. See children, when we lit a campfire, okay, or when we hold our hands near a candle, if we bring our hands closer to the candle or near the fire, we feel the warmth. Yes, but when we take it away from it, we don't feel the warmth that much, right? So why does this happen? Let us have a look at the radiation now. This is a small example which I gave you, but what happens in our day-to-day life, children? This is the earth and there is a sun, right? Earth has an atmosphere up to a certain extent. Okay, earth has an atmosphere, like this white portion shows the atmosphere. Now beyond this atmosphere the air is present, but beyond this atmosphere there is no air. Okay, there is vacuum here. What happens to the sun rays? Sun rays, even though there is no atmosphere here, it reaches the surface of the earth. There is no air between the sun and the earth, and the earth atmosphere is only thin layer. This is only thin layer, right? So this rays properly reach the earth's surface. So how does this happen, children? Now this heat is being transferred. See, there is no medium here. There is no medium here, but in spite of that also the heat is being transferred. So this transfer of heat that takes place without any medium is called as the radiation. Okay, so let us learn something about radiation. Transfer of heat by means of electromagnetic waves is called as radiation. Okay, now it does not require solid or liquid medium. It does not require medium like conduction and convection requires. Okay, radiation may also occur in presence of solid or liquid medium. And lastly, when heat waves fall on an object, a part of it is absorbed and the rest of it is reflected. Okay, now when the heat falls off on any object, children, then a part of it is absorbed and the part of it is reflected. Now whatever amount of heat that is absorbed by any body or any object, it depends upon its color. Yeah, and that's why we normally use dark colored clothes in winter, right? So that more and more heat is absorbed and we don't feel cold. But in summer season we wear more white colored or light colored cloth. Why? Because those clothes reflect the light. The heat is not absorbed, and because of which we feel a bit cold. Okay, so how much amount of heat is being absorbed by a body depends upon the color of that object. So if we want to see a very nice example of all the three modes of transfer of heat, look at this picture. Okay, the first mode of heat that we studied was conduction. See, if there is a fire and if you hold a rod here, what happens to the rod? The heat moves from the hot end to the cold end. This is called as conduction of heat. Convection, what happens due to heat? The air here becomes the air here becomes lighter, the density decreases, it moves up, and the cold air comes down, even that becomes hot and then it moves up. This is convection of heat. And radiation means by means of electromagnetic waves the heat reaches a person. Okay, so this is called as radiation of heat.